We're back. Hi. So, just checking to make sure my mic worked. I had to restart everything, and it looks like it's working, so we're in good shape there. I'm not really sure what we're going to get up to today. I haven't really given it much thought, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know. Let's think. We have Slayer need to do. I'm not sure how far off the task we are. We could. I guess we're 110 gargoyles out. We could try to get the Grandmaster Combat Achievement. I'm going to turn on some RuneScape music here. I don't know if they've got on YouTube. You can find people getting it with a whip.
From a budget method, I'm going to cover this briefly while only going into detail on the things that are different. So watch my max gear method first. The first difference is that since our main weapon is a 4-tick budget weapon, instead of doing one sight and walk under for bench, we will do 2 whip hits, 1 DDS hit, and then right after that DDS, we run 2 tiles away and then run under, and then click to DDS the boss, though our DDS will need a tick before it actually attacks, after the step under. The step away before the step under delays the yellow special attack, so we can get off our bench off without worries. Variant?
Okay, we're gonna try to do a Grandmaster. I'm gonna title. I think we're gonna do Grotesque Guardians, and I think we're gonna try to do the Grandmaster time. I think that's what we're gonna do. We need gloves. We need this. We're not gonna use the Soul Reaper. The next best thing was a whip, but the Soul Reaper is so much better. But it takes a while to get up to speed. I think we're gonna be better off with the whip. We have 1 tentacle. We'll make a 10 whip. What else would we need a tentacle for? Can't think of anything else we need a tentacle for, to be honest. So 10 whip it is. Yeah. Yep, and we have 1 achievement left, and then it'll be green. So, might as well get that done. We need the range switch. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop. 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 We're gonna take dragon darts for the pipe. We're pushing combat achievements. We're going with darts. Let's think. What else do we need? That should be it, right? Gloves could be barrows. Gloves, we'll change to barrows. We're gonna do a full switch. We need some weird runes. There's a Kirby video, if you know who Kirby is. He has a video, but it's like predates so many things. Predates the upgraded rune pouch. It's just an old video. We need law, we need death. Or we have death. We need law runes, blood runes. Basically what we're going to be doing is spellbook swapping and venging. Make sure we're just going to double check his rune setup. See if he opens it up here. Alright.
Important you get.
So we need the divine supers. Oops. Well, I guess that's all we have. It's fine. He's got a ballista, which makes sense. You can heavy ballista for some big damage on dusk, on dawn rather, or a dragon. Javelins. There we go. We also have claws, so we shouldn't need a chally. We're kind of doing a hybrid between his budget and his max setups. So I think that's fine. Fire pots. We have to get there, which is the ring, the Slayer ring. Take some food in case we screw it up. I don't think we'll need the food because we're not going to screw it up.
Lose if you guess wrong. Just hammer every time. If something ever goes wrong,
We need a hammer, a granite hammer.
bad, just tell it and try again. Now, for the budget method, I'm going to cover this briefly while only going into detail on the things that are different. So watch the max gear method first. The first difference is that since our main weapon is a 4-tick budget weapon, instead of doing one sight and walk under for bench, we will do 2 whip hits, 1 DDS hit, and then right after that DDS, we run 2 tiles away and then run under, and then click to DDS the boss, though our DDS will need a tick before it actually attacks, after the step under. The step away before the step under delays the yellow special attack, so we can get off our bench off.
I guess we should have a teleport to the
Very
house.
important to get the timing of all this correct. Then, we just chally from a distance to avoid the yellow special hitting us, and hope to proc the next phase. If the damage is bad, we can do an extra whip hit before chally, but be careful not to get hit by the yellow special. Now, it continues like normal until the dusk returns. We will whip instead of claw spec, but the timing is the same. Keep whipping until a chally has good chance to kill, and then send the chally. A timer.
Okay. Not Arceus, it's Lunar, right? Is there spellbook swap? What am I missing here for spellbook swap? Cosmics. Okay. We have Venge, right? Yeah, Venge. Oh, I grabbed. Okay, gotcha. Oopsie daisy. Cosmics. Very full inventory. Tower? Alright, let's see how this goes. Well, maybe not obviously. We don't have a dex, so we're just doing this to see if we can do it. I think we can. Don't do it. Spellbook swap to Arceus. Potion 1. I'm good, man. We're gonna try to get a combat achievement here. So, here's hoping. Potion 2. Eat some food to recover. Early. Oh, we just screwed it up. Alright, let's just run away. Bye! See you in a second. Huh. Don't want to lose the Venge. Little puppy, puppy. He's good. He's chill. Yesterday was a little rough. He had to ride in the car and come home. He found it to be very off-putting. So we had a rough evening because he was... Oh crap, we screwed it up. Sorry. Whoopsies. Reset. We need to do a spellbook swap. It's fine. He had a rough night because he started off by crying a whole lot on the way home. And then he was hungry, but he was crying he had been crying a whole lot, so he was like, had to settle down. It was just, whew. He's good though. Overall, he's doing quite well. Messed it up. It's fine. I'm fine. The whole facility. That's what I'm saying. It's just terrible, dude. You feel terrible. I felt terrible anyway. You got 20 seconds before the thrall can come back. I guess we should probably swap books. Me again. Oh, I guess it reset the thrall. Screwed it up. It's just a garbage. The ballista is not crushing it. I want to check this guide again and see if his ballista, if he was...
For bench, we'll do 2 whip hits, 1 DDS hit, and then right after that DDS, we run 2 tiles away and then run under.
Nah, he's not using a ballista. Okay, we're just not going to use the ballista. That's fine. That's fine. Hopefully the blood work was worth it, though. Like, hopefully, at the end of the day, it was worth it and not just needless pain. Okay. Oop. Did we die? No, but that was very bad. Alright, we're gonna go back to the bank and reset, I guess. Charles. Sir. Mr. Charles, sir. It's funny. Charles. Okay. I guess we don't need to come back to the bank. We just need to go to the house and reset. This is hard. This is hard. It's really not. It should be simple. I'm just a boob. Part of the problem is I just sit around going, well, this one is pretty much free. This achievement's pretty much free if you have, there we go. If you have the best in slot gear. And so I'm just constantly like, oh, well, we just have better gear. But the reality is we probably should do the combat achievements before we get the gear all the way up. Sad to say. Chuck. Chuck's even better. Old Cece. Old Chucky. Alright, here we go. We got this. This is it. And if this isn't it, I don't know if we're gonna keep doing this. I did so many Grotesque Guardians yesterday. Fun fact, we're in the top something for Grotesque Guardians. It's not good. It's pretty impressive. It's just not good. We are... I don't want to look at all of them. I want to look at Iron. We'll look at all of them. It's going to be impressive for both. For all accounts, we're ranked 1600. For Iron Man accounts, we're ranked 116. Jeez. What? I screwed it up. Give me my dart back. You screwed it up there, stupid. Oh, I like Brussels sprouts. No, I'm not going to be proud of you. I like Brussels sprouts. Those are good. No, you get nothing. Brussels sprouts they're a friend. As far as vegetables go, they're pretty agreeable. You can slather butter or oil and salt on them. You can put them in bacon or something. It's a very agreeable vegetable. Cauliflower, on the other hand. Ooh. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. There's just no way that's gonna be a good one. I'm not doing this. This is dumb. We're just wasting time. It's just silly. No. The shrimp, like flavor of shrimp. Oh, that's the same. Yeah, dude. Shrimp, like I can eat 4 or 5 shrimp and then it's just the texture starts getting to my head. It makes me tweak out. I'm like, this is so weird and crunchy. The membrane taste. Crunch texture. No sir. Fried shrimp, yeah, something about it. It's different. That's different. I hear you. I'm on the same page. All right, what are we doing today? Like genuinely, legitimately, what are we doing today? I have no idea. Let's roll a random item on the collection log and see what it comes up with. Maybe we'll pursue this. The red beret. No. So we already have that. What? What? These are items I have. Not that, but Lolzak. Okay, so clearly that's nothing. That's garbage. Thought we could. Something, yeah, something about it changing the texture helps a lot. It's 5:30. We could do more Nightmare. I've done some chambers. I would do some chambers. We could do some chambers. I've been trying to learn 4-1. I've been learning, the right way to say it, I've been learning 4-1. Got through a raid. It was deathless until the head phase. Head phase really screwed me. It was a lot of burn with me's, that kind of stuff. But hey, the rest of it was pretty deathless. It was good. It was a good time. It resulted in some herbs. It didn't result in anything you'd want to see. It was kind of upsetting to that end, but otherwise, I thought it went fine. I'm gonna do something a little different. I kind of want to just keep. I do, dude. I have no friends. What are we doing? We need to figure out what we're doing. Otherwise, we're wasting time. We're wasting time. Well, you can do a 3-1. That's fine. 3-1, 4-1. Who cares? You just got to find one that you like, one that works for you. I'm just trying to do 4-1. You don't have to do 4-1. Say we keep going on old Calvi. Old Calvin pants. Well, then do 3-1. I don't care. Why are you telling me like I'm gonna critique you? Do it. Live your life. Happy days. Knock yourself out. I'm just telling you I'm not doing it. It's easier. That's great. I'm not doing this for ease. Honestly, it's a little tricky just for me to put down my shadow and do the mage face. Like, it's hard enough that I have to do that raid without my favorite gear ever. So I'm already suffering. It doesn't matter if it's 3-1, 4-1, 9-0, whatever. Who cares? Until we learn 12-0 or whatever it is. It's gonna be pain. Boop, 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 boop. What do you think? I think it's a great idea. And I think I said this before. Actually, you know what? Instead of talking, I'm gonna go get coffee and then we'll keep going. But I think I talked about this before, so I'm gonna get coffee. Be right back. Well, Zordy, that's because I do better at the talkie when I've had the coffee. I agree it's a bit weak, Cubic. But what I'm saying is, I already had said that I think what they're gonna do... What the hell? Didn't heal at the house? Okay. With the occult, I said this when they did the nerf on all the magic items, was like, watch, they'll just reintroduce them in a raid or something. Here we are. Same with the blowpipe. Like, I genuinely wonder if they're just gonna make some sort of upgraded blowpipe, because if they're gonna fragment the ranged ammo the way they've done, it lends to having a second blowpipe or a better version of something that shoots darts. So that's my thought on this. As far as the occult goes, great. Put it back, put it similar, whatever. I think this might be an unpopular opinion based on seeing how angry people got. I think it should have been the cape. I don't know why they made the cape. I guess they want the cape to be tradable. I don't know. But I think it should have been a best in slot back item because the Mage Training Arena 2 cape is... Whew, that's been a long time. And it just kind of... I don't know. They'll fix it eventually, whatever. But it's just kind of creaky and old at this point. Buddy. Brother. You have to die, brother. That's my thoughts. They just keep breaking stuff down, reeling it back, nerfing it out, and then later go, ooh, you know what would be nice? If this necklace did 10% damage. Ooh, you know what would be nice if the blowpipe had some accuracy. $90 to $10,000. Wait, dollars? I'm so confused. Why would a ticket cost that much? That is quite the range, yeah. Holy cow. Okay, it's Blacksta 958. Blacksta is wielding a mithril axe and doing shady business. The big funders events that... Oh, so it's like... Gotcha. Like big tickets for the big spenders. For big papas. For people who don't actually want to go, but buy the ticket and then give it away. And the person who gets it says, wow, these are really good seats. At a fashion show for children. Okay. Wow, seats. We are 40, well 39. 39 kills. 90 feels like a lot. Like, humbly, 90 feels like a lot. Is 90 not a lot? 90 feels like a lot. Also, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Well, good. It's nice to know my luck can seep through my stream, Cubic. Now we are the same. I'm just curious if we're gonna get pet rate before pet. I'm also coming up on pet rate at Grotesque Guardians. So we're having a few pet rates. I don't remember who it was. I think it was Taco. Who asked me to do all the jars this year, and I've just been cursing his name every day since. The Grotesque Guardian jar is 1 in 5k, which is absolutely ridiculous. And I can't complain, because 1 in 5k is like, gonna be a while before we get there, you know? I'm gonna politely agree with you, Zordy. I think it's a little over the top. What's up, Tulsik? I think it's a little over the top. 90 for any event, but 90 for an event that the person buying the ticket doesn't get to participate in, they're just watching, feels like a lot. I mean, unless it's a whole like night out or something. But $90 for a fashion show? I don't care what you're supporting. That's a lot. Could be a very good cause, but that's still a lot of money. Maybe they just really know their demographic. Like, they know their donors, and they just know that this is what they want. Maybe that's what it is. The donors don't want to, like, buy 6 cheap tickets. They just, like, maybe they've decided it's better to just buy 1 expensive ticket. I don't know. But yeah, it seems that's a but the range, like you could have made the range 30 to $10,000. 90 is like already prohibitively expensive. Eek. You're cracking. We're cracking. Yeah, no, I know it's an awesome cause. I completely. That is out of the question. The question is just, if you have an awesome cause and no one can afford to go, how are you supporting the cause? Or if you have an awesome cause that only 1 in 5 people, 1 in 10 people who want to go can afford to, like I would support that cause, but I am not paying $90 for a ticket. That feels like over the top. It feels like you're reaching too far. You just need to come back down to reality. We'll get people to support it. I would think. I don't know. Again, I don't know. I haven't done the numbers. Maybe they've just based this on like years of experience. Maybe they find that people who have money want to spend more. That could be as well. Yeah, maybe it's a bad lead on it. Maybe the lead is just a bit off in how they interpret the economy. You're just looking around going, oh yeah, everybody has money. Everybody comes to me because they want to buy houses. So people have money. You think they would have somebody else on the board or whatever that has, I don't know, that just has, you know, a kid with a condition and doesn't have all the money in the world and goes, you know what? People want to come to this. We gotta make it accessible. I don't know. I'm not gonna hammer on. I just feel like that's a lot. That's too much, I would say. But I don't live in the area and I don't know the event, so again, maybe it's their discretion's correct. Clearly, if they put this on more than once, they have some experience, so we'll rely on that here. Hope it carries the day. Ah! Mm-hmm. There's no reason for that. No reason for excess violence. Nope. The music is so intense and the fight is just not. My girl and I were talking the other day as I was literally trying to learn 4-0. She was like, what are you doing? What are you playing? What's going on? I was explaining that what I was doing was very difficult and very frustrating, and I was going to die, and it was going to make me very sad, because you have to speak in kind of general terms when describing what you're doing. I don't know if you've ever had to describe what you're doing in RuneScape to other people, but it's, you know, you're an adult, and like you're trying to describe something that's really stupid, so you have to whittle it down. But like the person's smart. My girl's very smart. But what I'm doing is dumb, so I have to whittle it down to dumb people terms, so I don't sound like I'm really pretentious or anything about it. Yeah, that's how she is.
No, I don't understand what's happening. Why are you running in circles? What does the big white man want? Why is he throwing lightning around? Why is that magical green thing over his hand? What is going on? I don't get it.
That's how she sounds in my head. So, I was explaining to her, and she was like, I thought you were good at the game. And I was like, okay. I pulled up, I don't know if you've seen it, there's a bossing tier ladder on Reddit, or goes around Reddit from time to time. I was like, what? Solo Chambers is up here on the mechanical difficulty. There are like 2 things in the game, and probably Coliseum now, that are above Solo Chambers. It's like Inferno and Solo, or it's Inferno and Solo Tob are above Solo Chambers for difficulty. I guess TOA might not be on there. TOA is not as difficult as Chambers. It's easy once it clicks. I gotta get it to click, man. It's all easy up till Ulm, and then Ulm is the part that I just need to practice on. And, you know, practice. Ugh. I'd rather just kill Nightmare a billion times. Why? TOA's chill as hell. Oh, you don't like someone? Just stab them. I don't think it's hard. I think here's the reality. I don't not do chambers. Yeah, that's a double negative. I don't not do it. I don't hang back from chambers like solo chambers because it's difficult. I hang back because it's so boring. It sucks so bad to go 30 minutes or whatever it is 15, 20 minutes to get through the meat of the raid, just to get to Ulm to the learning bit. If you had to watch a 30-minute, like, preamble to a movie, then you had to go and try to understand the movie, it's like, just too much. At least TOA is boring all the way through, so it just becomes tedious. Ulm is the complicated bit, is later on, so you've pre-exhausted all interest you have, you know, running back and around at Tecton. I don't know, that's just my take, but it's just the annoyance. Yeah, it is. I'm not gonna back down. I don't do TOA. Yeah, well, that's it. This is why I like Nightmare, because I don't feel like it's boring. I feel like I'm, you know, just because the attacks are so quick, you're constantly switching something, a prayer, a weapon, or whatever. I'm not saying it's a great boss. Mechanically, there's not a lot of diversity. You can't really break out and come out with a new meta, really. It's just that, like, TOA is, you just kind of, in my humble opinion, shut your brain off and get through the raid. Especially if you know how to Red X and Butterfly. You're just like, alright, well, we're just gonna start the part where we cruise in a circle for a while. After circle time? Actually, I genuinely don't remember the order of the rooms. I guess it's not after circle time usually, it's before circle time that you Red X. Who cares? Whatever. You know what I'm saying. It's just like, oh, I'm gonna do the bug room. Okay, well, we're gonna walk in a line. Okay, butterfly time, we walk in a circle. Out with the balls. It is funny that the white phase at Akka is in TOA, because it's like the most unfair mechanic. I stand by this, I've said this from day zero. But it's completely ridiculous as far as mechanics go. There's there's some skill involved, but just washing a room with damage, being like, all right, we'll get through this part. Many a man has sworn cursed Jagex's name at that part. Feels cheap. But having that with Akka is like, all right, well, the most mentally demanding part is going to come after the absolute chillest run in a circle kind of thing. Switch gear, run in circle, hang out. Goodness, I don't want to talk about that. It's whatever the drop rate is for the pet, minus 30. What did we say, 30? All right, let's look at it. Here we go. Eek. The last one was 2767. We went 2600 for the Void Waker piece. So we're here pretty much on pet business. We have goals for the year. And one of the goals is to get the wilderness done. Ew. So we have to get this pet. We have to get RTO or Callisto, whatever. And then we'll be done with pets in the wilderness. After that, we need one more Dagon High piece. And we need one, or two. We need two. We have one. We need two of the Elder Chaos robes. And then it's Revenants. Revenants all the way down. We're pretty good on the high scores here. Among Ironmen, which we only check Ironman high scores for Calvarion, because the other ones, you get bots and stuff, you know? But among the Ironmen, we're ranked 200 and what, that's like 19 in the top 250. Very impressive. Gotta get that old resume updated. They say, are you willing to commit to this company? And I say, girl, like this company, we're 2,767 Calvarions. I will just stay with it. We're not complaining though, not until the drop rate. Not until rate, which we're coming up on. My kill counts really look like I fixate. I think you can kind of tell with how much I kill stuff. Maybe you can't. Maybe you'd have to watch it. I just have ones that are like, one kill counts, particular ones that are way higher than the others. And it's clearly I was trying to like, get something done. Like Duke is 2,000, whereas Scurry is, I think now is 1,000 maybe, right around 1,000. There's just clear indicators that I was like, yeah, he was grinding one thing. Here's the opposite. You just kind of pepper him around, just like a little kill count fairy. Yep. I do not. I mean, you know this. My weird obsession with TOA at the start of the year, last year. It's like, we're getting a shadow. Well, what started with getting a purple, and then it got comfy, so we got a shadow just for the hell of it. But yes, very, very much the same in the opposite. I always bounce, and I'm like, I will never bounce. Why bounce when you can plow? Ooh, we're gonna play a different game this week. Just a heads up, we're gonna have another stream at a weird time. My brother asked me if I want to play a game, and he said, we could stream it. And I said, hell yeah, different brother than usual. We played Minecraft a lot with one of my brothers, but this one, we've actually streamed it before. So, later this week, probably Sunday, he and I are gonna be playing a game that I had never heard of, that he recommended, and it's in beta, so it could be a little dicey, but it'll be fun. And if it's not fun, golly. Bouncing and plowing, that's what I'm saying, dude. You're bouncing, I'm plowing. Well, kill count's fine. I'm just talking about like the weird obsessive. Like if you look at my kill count, Leviathan is like 200, whereas Duke is like literally 2025, I think. It's just like clearly I went, okay, I need one item, and then got lucky somewhere, and then somewhere else was like, no, he's just pushing through. Scurious is one of the ones that makes me sad because it's too high to be low, but it's too low to be high. Same with, well, Moxolotl just looks like I gave up. Look at back there. Nah, dude, bouncing and plowing with Cubic. My bro and I are just gonna play new stuff. We're just experimenting. My brother and I are experimenting. Cubic and I are bouncing and plowing. Gosh, I wish we could Smash Bros on stream. Wouldn't that be great? Any Switch games. We'd have to get some technology. We'd have to get some hardware, I think. Yeah, I'm usually more of a plow kind of person. I get a bit fixated. It's good. It scratches that itch a bit. We're never coming back here when we're done. Except for maybe sometimes. Yeah, capture card, that's what I mean. But yes, it's a piece of hardware we'd have to buy. And I just don't have money, you know? This might come as a shock, but this stream has generated very little income. So, we just wait for the $100 payout every not every 2 months, like every quarter, not even every quarter, it's longer. Like every 6 months, just from ads. And then, we use that to usually buy something unrelated to the stream. I just don't want to overcommit, you know, but that's all. Inside baseball. We don't need to talk about that. Whee! Oh, thank you. That scared me. I forgot we did that. I forgot it said how you do.
Well, how to do?
As dinner, probably a bill plus GP. Honestly, that's what we're doing here. This is, think of this more like a Venezuelan farmer kind of money generation. That's what this is. Bro, shut up, dude. Shut up. What are you He's using the anchor. I'm Cubic and I have a barrel chest anchor and I have money. Bruh. Thank you. That was easy. Infinite money glitch. Just have somebody subscribe to your Twitch channel and you get paid big fat money. Your mace? What mace? Oh yeah, he's the clown chain mace. Forgot about that. The goo goo chain mace. The baby chain mace. You even have claws, bro? You even have claws? You even got the Ursine, bro? Oh, it is Ursine. Never mind. Still baby chain mace. Oh, I'm in a group Iron Man. Hi, I'm Kubik. I'm in a group Iron Man. I like to Frio at home because I like it easy. That's why I'm in a group Iron Man. I stand alone with my big brothers, my big friends. I need all the help I can get because I like to do bosses sporadically. I don't like to settle in and do hard work. I won't do TOA because it's hard. I like to bonk things with my mace. If it's not weak to crush, I'm not gonna do it. Yeah, GIM is just a good 2 weeks of hanging out with people, and then it's months of going, dang, I wonder when they're going to come back online. Dang, I wonder if I should go do more content. All right, well, I'm going to start doing some other stuff. Dang, I wonder when they'll be back. Oh, that was a fun place to stand. Fun fact, if you get another champion scroll after you've used up your champion scrolls, you get a notification saying you would have received a champion scroll, just like you do for clues if you have a clue in your inventory. You get a funny feeling notification. Learn that here, because we killed so many of these, we've definitely got champion scrolls. My friends will never play with me. I'm Baby Kubik, and I don't have any friends who like me. They put me in their group, and then they start a second group without me. Kubik is the inspiration for his friends to go play Iron Man. They were in a group Iron Man, and they all said, no. Don't lag right now. What the hell? Yeah, that's what it is. I'm sure. They're not playing out of seething anger. Out of pure blind rage. They decide they can't play in your presence. So they've given up on the game rather than just accept that you're better than them. Or they could just go hang out at TOA. Then they wouldn't have to worry about you. Snap back to reality, boy. Oh! This is our last kill before we bank. It's gonna be sad, but I'm excited for it. The kill, I mean, I don't know if banking's gonna be sad. The kill, I'm not expecting much. I remember we went over the drop rate for the pet before, and I don't feel like I usually get over the drop rate for the pets. I guess Scorpio was the last time. That's been a while. Always in the wilderness. Oh, what are we at Scorpio? It's a lot. Oh, 27. Yeah, rank 66, baby. You'll never take that from me unless you go become rank 65. That'd kind of be a sickness though. It's not worth it. As someone who's up there in the top 100, don't do it. Not worth it. Do literally anything else. Sucks. Yeah, it's so far back in my brain. Highly recommend against that. I'm looking forward to this boss also being like that. Far back in the recesses of my mind. You said we've made 1 billion GP on the stream. We've made 4 here. 4 million. So, we've certainly made 1 billion. We've only been streaming this a couple days. No question. I guess we didn't get the shadow on the stream, did we? But we pulled a lot. We pulled a lot of Masori and stuff like that on the stream. Plenty of Bandos items. We probably made 1 billion. Yeah, dude. And we pulled the Thermi pet on the stream. That's worth $1 billion right there. Not everybody gets one of those. I remember we teleported in from... We had come in from Narda. We got the pet, and we teleported right back out to Narda. I'm like, alright, well, thanks for that. Bye-bye. I also remember... And I don't even know if you were here at that point, Quebec, but pre that, I remember going just hella dry on the stream for the occult. It was like 3 Thermi kills dry. It was 2 dry, 2 without any. And we got multiple dragon chain bodies. And on the 3rd Thermi kill, 3rd Thermi task, we ended up getting, I think, 2 occults. And right after we got the smoke staff, and then right after that we got the pet. The whole boss was cleaned up within like 100, 200 kills. Otherwise, it was just butts, dude. It was absolute booty cheeks. Alright, bye-bye. A beautiful kill, resulting in a beautiful 8 dark crabs. We are 26. 26. We'll go for the drop rate today. That'll be today's goal. 26 more Calvarion KC. Ah. Bay has stuff going on today. So unfortunately, I have to help her. Not unfortunate that I have to help her, but it's unfortunate she has it going on. It's not like fun stuff. It's like she's got to get out of the house early. She's got a morning appointment. Got to scoot, you know? Got to scoot. As much as I love... Ooh. plowing. I don't love scooting. Okay. Can we not do this lag thing? What is this? It's like when it's changing music tracks. Maybe my computer can't run this game. Yeah, her. Just gotta go do British puppet things. Oop. Nah, dude. Not even real. I've streamed with her before. I've invited her to stream multiple times. She politely declines. She says, I don't even know what I would say. I don't know what I would do. And I say, just kind of talk, and we could have you play RuneScape or any other game. And she says, I'm not good at that game. And I say, that's kind of the fun. Nah, she's been in the stream before, actually. But, it was a long time ago. Long time ago. It was back, I think at the height of COVID, if I remember correctly, because we were just looking for something to do. I was streaming at the time, and we wanted to just do something that evening. So we just chatted. Yeah, that's what it is. This is all big gaslight. I've created my girl in my head, and it's very much a her situation. She is just an AI. My girl's name is Brianna Chat GPT. Oh dang, we're coming up on your anniversary, on our anniversary. Look at us go. Dum 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 dum. Bum bum. Oh no. Wow, have I really been playing RuneScape that long and just have garbage to show for it? How depressing. I still don't know how to 4-1 at Ulm. It's sad, really. That's really, truly sad. 2776? Well, 2777? Yeah, I know, dude. Really, for real. It's something that takes less than a weekend to get down, and I'm over here just pilling around going, I don't have any time. Oh, I'm in law school. Oh, I'm in a relationship. Oh, I'm moving high house. Oh, we're having a baby. Oh, I don't have any time to learn something as important as 4-0. Oh, I've got to do life stuff. Like, how stupid can somebody be? How wasteful. So much potential to just learn how to play this game, and instead I go and play games with my family because they, you know, live in another state and I have to talk to them. Like, how stupid, how wasteful. Just completely ridiculous. I should be writing Jagex a formal apology. I'm sorry for not appreciating the artistic vision that is this game. I'm sorry for not taking seriously that you put in a rat boss that I could farm up the cute little, ugly little pet. I'm sorry for not capitalizing. Oh my gosh, that's how we die? No. Sorry for not capitalizing on the moments you created for me. Oh, sweet Moses. Can you, what the hell? Just, you know what? No music. No music. Shut up. If you're gonna ruin the game every time. Yeah, that's what it is. It's like the sound of a jukebox or something, switching the record, going like an old CD player, going a cassette player. If you ever had a cassette player that automatically flipped over the tape, the cassette tape, that's what it's doing right now. But each individual track. Bro, I don't know. Time passes in a weird way, you know? I've thought about that with people, like there's a dude I met literally on the first day of law school, like orientation. We just like shook hands and met and we're still friends. But other people I met during, the point is, you just realize, you know, like, wow, time really has gone on. We're really soldiering through this thing, aren't we? My goodness. All of these weekends spent in the wilderness. Nothing. Ah. What's the last pet we got on stream? It's been a while since we've got a pet on stream, hasn't it? Oh, another ancient staff. Wow. Let me think. I'm trying to think of another pet we got on stream. And now look at you. Still not playing it. Refusing to do TOA. Doing the same thing I'm doing where you compartmentalize and fragment the content. And just go, I don't really want to do it. Instead of being like a real Chad. Getting your Zuck helm. What a baby you are. What a baby I am. What babies we are. We're babies, dude. We're just actual children. This is disgusting. We're not even a free game. No, dude. No, you don't. You need to take both of your nuts in your hand and be a real man. Nah. You just need to do better. How do you have a group Iron Man and you don't have a BOFA? You've got a whole factory of people who can crank out the product there. And you don't have a BOFA? What the hell? Zordy has a BOFA and he's all alone. I have a BOFA. I'm all alone. Well, your GIM needs to do CG. I mean, tell him to get it together. Alright, that's disappointing. Fine. Oh, hold on. Rewind. Genuinely. If you're the only one who does it and you don't have a BOFA, are you expected to get, what, 4 BOFAs? 5 BOFAs? You guys just gonna hot potato the BOFA? Like, what is the expectation here? Genuinely. No jokes. Genuinely. Like, are they expecting you to pick up multiple bows? I would be so not happy with that. Yeah, no. I'd be salty. That's what part of the reason I gave up my GIM. Like, I'm not gonna... The other dude was fine, but it's like, at some point, I just could tell he was not gonna... He didn't want to learn how to do, like... What was it, 9-0 at Bandos? At that point, I was doing 9-0 at Bandos. Getting tacits and the chestplate and everything. He just couldn't be bothered. We've been friends since. We were for a while, he stopped playing. But we were friends since, and he didn't want to learn TOA. Like, not... Didn't want to do... Like, just could not be bothered to go into the raid and do it. Even be carried. Like... I don't know. Which, to be fair, he's not playing anymore. So that's kind of how it works, right? If you don't want to do the PVM as an Iron Man, that's the game. Yeah, well, if you're doing solo chambers, you're pretty much... yeah, it's going to be easy. But it's pretty much guaranteeing that you're going to be teaching and or running chambers for them. Why drag them in if you're running solo? Just do it. Don't drag them in, just drag out some purples. We'll probably do chambers tomorrow. Yeah, it's not more points if they die, though. We probably do chambers tomorrow, because I just need a bit more time. Today's stream, we've only got a few minutes left. Alright, let's go bank, because holy cow, that was expensive on the supplies. Yeah. This is why I was settled into weedy raids. Honestly, having done a couple solos, a few solos, I really don't like solo raids. It's, first of all, it's boring. Like, it's at least fun to see other people go through a little bit, you know, of something, to get hit by them or whatever. It's fun to suffer with others. And secondly, I think it feels weird. Just from the, like, the optics. Doing this giant piece of content that's going to maybe give you the best item in the game and you're just running through the chamber alone. You're running through it alone. I don't know. It's, well, I guess that's true. I just think it sucks. I think it sucks to do stuff like that alone. I think it looks weird and it sucks. Like fighting a boss makes sense. But fighting this big epic thing alone, I think is just silly. Sorry we have no music. The lag. Bonk. I guess we could try music on a different source. Try it on like the side monitor music thing. I'm gonna make maybe a list of all the different stuff we're hunting down this year. Like a visual, and then we'll use that on streams. We can circle in on what we're actually doing in that stream. Problem is, we have streams like this where I just don't know what I want to get up to. Yeah, I did. I just said, I'm gonna go. And I went. Here's what happened. Poseidon messaged me one day and said he was going to be going to another clan with our top RNG. Is that right? Yeah, top RNG. AKA Richie. They said they were going to go to a different clan. And I said one that was more focused on PVM because Poseidon wanted to start learning, what is it called? Goodness gracious. At that point, he was still learning solo chambers and he wanted to start learning Tob. And I said, okay, well, I'm going to go then because I don't know. I want to go. I don't know. I don't like lingering too long, you know? And with both of them gone, Poseidon, as annoying as he was one of my favorite people in the clan. So he left. And then soon after, I was like, all right, well, I'm just going to go. I'm just going to go back to doing solo stuff. I mean, the reality is, part of the reason I joined the clan was to do PVM stuff and to be compelled a bit. They didn't really do a lot of PVM, and they didn't do enough bingos, frankly, or enough anything to compel me. I don't know. Just kind of done. So, here we are, clanless. I've thought about joining a few YouTubers' clans, like some people that I watch, some content creators, but I haven't settled in on that idea yet, so we'll see. Oh boy. Yeah, Bofa's really just the solution to problems. And then you could just, well, I mean, I assume you have a Dex at this point, but if you've got a Bofa and a Dex, then it's like, why not the Inferno, you know? Like, genuinely. I'm only not doing the Inferno because I don't have a Dex. I would do Inferno, Bofa Inferno. I just want the Dex. That was stupid. I don't know why I just flounced around in the shadow there. Just hung out in the highest damage spot. Are you still in TI, Tulsic? You still hanging around? Ah! I've heard you're supposed to do it the other way around. I was watching a Gnome Monkey video and he was yelling at people to do it the other way around. Get the Inferno done first. Because the Inferno is easier once you get the waves down. There's less variance on how messy things can get. I guess the Colosseum's harder. Oh, also the reason was the Inferno is cheaper. Because the Inferno you don't pay when you die. You just cost supplies, whereas the Colosseum is just draining your cash constantly. Your death coffer. Oh, I don't know how much time we have. These kills are taking longer than I would have liked. Please die! Unrelated to what we've been talking about, but they put out the collection log high scores. And I'm on there. We're all on there, actually, but my goodness, am I on there. I didn't realize I'd be so high. What a blessing, you know? What a treat. I'm gonna go get more coffee after this one. I am very high. I'm top 1,000 among Ironmen. I'm like 700 among Ironmen and top 1,500 in the game, I think, overall. Very high. A lot higher than I thought. And we haven't redeemed everything we have. So we have like all of the points saved up to do worm agility. We have all of the termites saved up to redeem those. We have hundreds of clue scrolls that we haven't opened. That's a little weird. Somebody messaged me, Poseidon messaged me and said, I didn't realize I was friends with the top 1K Col Log Iron. And I was like, oh my god, look at that. It's me. Alright, let me go get coffee. I'll be back. Why don't you redeem it? Because I don't want to be that high up. Genuinely. Oh good, perfect. I would like to be sneaky. Be right back. I'm back. Yes, I'm very sneaky. I'm very sneaky. I would just rather not redeem them. I'd rather zoom ahead, you know? I'd rather have strides than steps. We have forestry that's done. We have the whatever the agility one is that's done. There's another one that I always forget. Mastery mixology is going to be done soon. We can look. We can take a peek. Why is it lagging so much? This one's done. We're working on that one. This one's done. Hunter Guild. I work on from time to time. The Czar one, we're down to one item, so that's something. Mini games, we need to do just a lot of these. This one's going to be done soon. Soul Wars, ugh. Trouble, ugh. I was talking to my girl about the, updates to the collection log and everything, and I explained, in layman's terms, I was like, normally what we do on the account is we focus on collecting items, and we are the kind of account who can't trade. So they've recently released a high score list for people who collect items. And as far as accounts who can't trade, I explained that we were, rank 700 or whatever among Ironmen. And she said, that's so impressive. Like, you should tell people. And I was like, I'm not telling anyone. To me, that's on the par of I bought a shirt on sale. Like, that's not that conversational. There's not that much to say about that. If I find someone else who plays RuneScape, I don't know. Maybe. Big maybe. They'd have to actually play and care. Because it's not impressive or fun until you care. I'm just hoping that the stuff we're pushing for this year, the wilderness complete, that kind of stuff, ends up pushing us along nicely. Among, getting other things, as we complete the wilderness, getting clues or other useful items. More glories for charging, more dragon stones rather, for creating and charging glories. Go, 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 go. Probably should charge glories again. Maybe we have one day a week that we charge glories. The problem is, because again, I kind of fixate on things. I convince myself that what I really need is the Rift Guardian, whatever, the rune crafting pet. I convince myself that's the pet I need. And so I'll go do an hour of just the fastest mind rune crafting. I'll crank out a bunch, and that way I'll have a bunch of glories, And then I'll go, I don't really need that. What I need is Scarius. Or whatever the one I've decided I need is. It changes. Sometimes it's Slayer. And it's I just gotta do Grotesque Guardians for 10 hours. Stopping. And then I do that until I flip and then do something else. And that's how we do the Iron Man. All I have to do now is gently push myself into convincing myself that what I really need is chambers. I know, in my brain I know. It's like TOA, where it's once I learn how to do it, that's all we'll be doing. Once I can get it down to a comfy 30-minute raid, that way I can start the stream and go, okay, we have an hour, so we can run two. We need the pet, we need the jar. Unfortunately, somebody in the stream, old Taco, while we were drafting our list for what we were doing this year, suggested we go for all jars. And I was like, yay, that means we'll do Nightmare. I didn't realize that meant a whole lot of Grotesque Guardians. Okay, Cubic, we're not talking about bragging. All I'm talking about is scheduling. The logistics of running a chambers. Good for you. Happy for you. Corp jar, that's on the list. Yeah, it's just all the jars. The list is all jars. So get ready for a whole bunch of Corp at some point. Nightmare and Corp. The thing is, I can do Nightmare on sitting down at PC and focus. Corp I can just do on this, half-minded on a side monitor. There've been, I think, it's gotta be 90-95% of my Corp kills have just been watching a TV show with my girl. This is just click on the thing to run in, hammer spec. It's just so The whole kill is one. It's one. Is it really? I don't know what the drop rate there is. I just know it's like mentally just 0 effort. You just go in and drop a spec, reset. Go in and drop a spec, reset. Go in and drop a spec of a different kind, reset. I am a bit more excited about Corp now that the Emberlight. Ooh, now that we have the better upgraded version to Arclight, and we have the Emberlight, and we're not wasting charges. Or probably something like. I don't know why Corp doesn't have the same mechanics as like Nex, where you can get drops as an Iron Man. I don't know why those aren't. I don't know why that's not updated on like 90% of the bosses. Enough people play Iron Man or Group Iron Man. I think Group Iron Man you could probably kill Corp together. I don't know. I don't know the wrinkles, the nuance. All I know is Corp. No. I can't quite do Corp on mobile yet, just because of the spec tracker, and don't really want to be bothered to spec. Like count BGS specs, like count up to 200 or whatever it is. No thank you. We'll just do the 19 other pieces of content that we can do on mobile. Can they? Well, that's nice for you. Be nice if you had a group, then you could be a real GIM. I can't imagine your GIM group is so gung-ho about getting Dragon Warhammers. What is it? Dragon Warhammers, and there's something else that's good at Corp. You need the Emberlight. Oh, the spear, the Zamorakian spear. Yeah, or Hasta, rather. You guys are big. Well, that's annoying. I guess he doesn't even want to go to Corp then. Why are you here? Spotted Cape, dude? What the hell? Spotted Cape? Spotted Cape? Well, aren't you just a bunch of fancy boys? So they don't play because they can't take all their cute little toys into the corrupted gauntlet, or what? I get the league's burnout, though. In all seriousness. Okay, go away, dude. It says I was here. It says you're hopping, idiot? Okay. Dummy. I'm not gonna argue with him. He's just wrong. He said you're hopping. Like, okay, well I know how this boss works, so we're just gonna hang out. I don't know. He's just gonna leave. He's got a spotted cape on. Like what? This you can't attack the boss I'm attacking. Stop. If he had stuck around or gotten that, if he had PID there, then sure, I would have been all about it. But he's just coming in and saying, "Oh, an Iron Man? Oh, you're gonna leave." There you go. 107. We got, what, 9 kills left? Come get him. Come teleblock him. Boom, 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 boom. Surprised he hasn't attacked me yet. Come tag him. It'd be funny. Just teleblock and pull out a rune crossbow. He's just hanging out in the middle of the room anyway. It's not like he's somewhere difficult. Boom, boom, boom. Think he's gonna get priority this time? I don't. If we got it the first time, we'll get it the second time. Usually how this goes. we gotta kill him. Is he praying magic? Alright, I'll just stay. I'll stay. He'll stay if I stay. He doesn't... I don't know if he's not expecting. He said, I'm keeping him alive all day. I'm just gonna egg him on. Bro, he's wearing Prosit. You can tele block him so easily. Chop, 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 chop. Cubic, we're friends. You have my world. You can come get him. He might be waiting for me to skull on him. He's got Boots of Brimstone. Not a lot of risk. The Ursine's risk. He's gonna get himself killed. Just come in with a mid-tier weapon. He'll take him easy. He's taking so much damage, dude. Some Dragonstone bolts. There's no way he's got anti-fire. Teleblock. Fire. You're good. This is more fun than killing the boss, just toying with this guy. He's north. He's not very good at avoiding damage, like surprisingly bad. Unfortunately, we have a lot of supplies. Yeah, comparatively. Cubic, you might want to hit him with the teleblock or something. Bye. Bye. Oh, dude, he's getting zapped. Oh, counter teleblocked. Oh, he's walking under. He says, yeah. This is a real PKer. Whoop. Gone. Woo. I got spicy. Oh no. Oh, so bad. What the hell? Oh, I hope Cubic doesn't die. What a weirdo. Oh, I know. Wasn't that fun? I hope Cubic makes it. We'll find out. Cubic's in Australia, so not the best ping. So we'll see. Oof. I have to get going soon. We were only going to do a few more kills. There was 2 guys. Yeah, second guy came in. I'm assuming the second guy was somebody the first guy had called. It was funny. Worth it. Oh, there he is. I wonder what he got. I wonder if he killed the other guy. Hmm. He said idiots. I said, no, you. And then he teleported. Nah, it's alright. I get it. But we already hit him with the no, you.
Idiots. You guys don't understand. Calvarion is very serious business. If somebody has a world, you have to respect that world, even if they're not there long enough for you to get coffee and go to the bathroom. You need to give their world back to them. You can't just go kill a boss. You have to respect the worlds.
Okay. Or, alternatively, if you show up to Calvarion and you check to see if anything's happening and something is, you don't go in there. What a weird guy. What a strange man. It was a very strange experience. It was funny though. There was a part of me that felt like that could have happened. You know, that's always a possibility when you go in and you don't immediately just run away from someone. There's always the chance that they're gearing on a second account or they have a friend who's gearing. Still funny. And that's why we're here. The charm that is people being little slime balls. Plus, we got a clue to run, so we'll just do that. Look at this guy. What are you doing? Mad Robertson? Oh, he's doing the quest. Good luck. Wilderness again. Okay. I thought it was fun. Thanks for coming out, Cubic. Thanks for getting the old telly block. It wasn't bad. It was kind of amusing. I would have done it, but I've done it before where I just go in gear and come back, but it just could not give up the world. I just really felt like that dude was too slimy, you know? I just didn't respect what he was doing. I hate crashers like that. If you don't get priority at a world with a boss. You just don't. I feel like it's a bit different if you're doing like a mob slayer task. If you're killing Necreals and you've been barraging a bunch and then there are little Necrearchs or whatever flying around, I feel like it's fair to say, hey, I was here. Because obviously you're there. You've done damage. But when somebody walks in on a boss and the boss is at full health, you can't just go, it's my world. Like, no, it's not. Especially when it's a boss you can peek in on. Like, come on. You can tell that you've lost this world. It doesn't matter if it's me. And if you're in the off chance that it's a bot or something and you come in, you know, and it's not a bot, just give up. What harm is it to you to hop? Like, find another world. Clearly this one's been scouted. It's just stupid. It's just a stupid waste of time. Speaking of stupid, I did not bring my wilderness sword, so we are here. I felt like, yeah, it could have been a skull trick, but I don't know if it was a skull trick or if it just became that once he felt like he had enough time there. I also don't know if it was the same guy, if it was his friend. I couldn't tell if he was like good at PKing or if he was like, you know, engaged, or if it was a second account. I don't know. I couldn't tell. You know what I mean? Like I couldn't tell. I don't know. All right. Question time. Switch to full Virtus and Koda and face guard. Goodness gracious. The guy you attacked? I don't think it was the guy you attacked. The guy with Virtus came in later, I thought. Well, maybe. Oh, really? So it was all just a giant trap. Wow. He had an anti-switch. Shady behavior. That explains why he had the spotted cape, because it was completely a lure. That makes sense. That makes more sense than just wearing a spotted cape out there. There's old Iron Jimmy J. Boom, 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 boom. He froze, ran into me along. The other guy couldn't come back. Ah, so the whole thing was, it was just a whole process. Wow, that is some shady behavior. That is real shady. That's also why he was wearing Prosy. So he could just lurk all day. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Very smart, but also slimy. Right. No, I hear you. And it's why he was wearing Prosy, right? So you could easily, A, grab a telly block, and B, if you were in my position, you would see him, or if you had been in there, you would see him and go, oh, this guy's wearing proselyte. You know, he's not even wearing anti-teleblock gear. He's not wearing anti-anything. This is the easiest gear to kill someone in. He was ready. He's a slime ball, dude. Otis Farm. Right. Because he's playing the big game. He's playing some big brain business. Just gonna finish this clue and we'll be done. Oh yeah, no, dude. He was absolutely the one who was in there. Was first of all, he sucked at dodging the attacks, and second of all, he was completely just there to trick. Yeah. Weird. Yeah. I figured he was risking the mace. I guess that makes more sense to have brimstone boots, doesn't it? You think he sucked? No, he generally. We still have his gear here, right? He had this, and he had the boots of brimstone. So clearly, the boots of brimstone, I think, my guess is that he was not going to switch off of those. That was just what he was going to camp. I think he was just planning to camp those because they're high defense, and then switch the rest of the stuff if somebody came in and got the teleblock, like you said. I feel like the PKers are getting more and more desperate to have people engage with them. It's disgusting. It's funny. It's sad. Like a child at a schoolyard just getting more and more desperate to make friends. But then that kid likes to throw rocks at people. That's what he does with his friends, is you just throw rocks at them. Like, after a while, nobody wants to be your friend if you're the kid who throws rocks at people. Even if you just throw them at your friends, like, I only throw rocks at my friends. Like, yeah, sure, but no one wants to do it. You know, I always do that as well. Like, oh, crap. Like, if you're engaging with someone in the wilderness, you know that that's probably the outcome. People are so on top of how they're going to engage this fight. You know, they plan ahead, 9 different steps ahead to know how they're going to make it go. Can we get a clue casket, please? This is a lot of steps. They get really specific about how it's going to work, so it's best to assume you're going to die once you throw that skull. Imagine if you had won, though. Little GIM out there whipping somebody to death. Whipping an old prosy warrior. I thought it was funny that I got away. Not because, like, you died, but because he clearly wanted me to die, so I thought it was funny. Alright, that's it for us. We got the clue casket. I'm gonna go. If you're lurking, feel free to follow or subscribe. It's appreciated. I didn't think they wouldn't even gotten the loot. No, yeah, right. You just would have lost it. You just had to destroy it in front of him. Just melt it down before his very eyes. GIM, by the way. Groupless Iron Man. We'll be back tomorrow. The plan is, if I can get going in time, the plan is to do some chambies with the funnel 4.0. Thanks, buddy. I'll see you guys soon. And yeah, thanks for hanging out.